day. You just can't get enough, and I think that's fantastic. Isn't that right? That's right. Yes, sir. Well, we could have been any place else at 11 o'clock on a Sunday, but we're here, and that's a very, very good thing. I have a question for you. Does anybody in here know what Jesus looked like? That's good, because I don't know what Jesus looked like either. We can think, well, maybe we have an idea, use some deductive reasoning or inferences, that stereotypical picture that maybe we've all seen where there's this handsome man with olive to dark skin, flowing beautiful mane and a great beard, blue eyes, you know that one? Has everyone seen that picture? No? Yes? Hello? Yeah. So we've seen that one. Maybe you've seen the Pietà, the sculpture by Michelangelo, where Mary is sitting and Jesus' lifeless body is draped over her, and even the sculpture of the lifeless body, he's still long and lean, and he's got that Roman nose. He's still handsome. We want a handsome Jesus. That's kind of what we want. I think, especially in American culture, we want a handsome Jesus. But we don't know what Jesus looked like. He may have been a, short, chubby, crooked-nosed Galilean. We don't know, but we always think, this is my Jesus is a good-looking Jesus. He's got to be good-looking. I don't know what Jesus looked like either, but I do know what Jesus looks like. Okay, I don't know what he looked like physically, but I know what he looks like today. And I've seen his presence. I've seen his presence in a single mother who is raising her children and maybe even her grandchildren and working 2 and 3 jobs during the week and over the weekend, but make sure that she gets those children into church every Sunday. Amen. That's what Jesus looks like. I've seen Jesus in a teacher who, for a pittance, works 60 plus hours a week and still finds room to buy clothing and snacks and toiletries for students, young people who have that need. That's what Jesus looks like. The other day, I had a new student come into my school, and we have standard school attire, which is basically a 3-button shirt and a certain color pants. Nothing extravagant, but for some families it's extra, especially if they're just moving to the district. So I noticed that this young lady didn't have those clothes on, so I put it out on social media. I have a girl in need at my school. She needs standard school attire. She's this size. In less than 24 hours, I had 2 bags of brand new clothing in my office. That's what Jesus looks like. Okay? Jesus looks like the smile that somebody gives you when you really, really needed it. That word of encouragement that somebody gives you when you needed it. The pat on the back that somebody gives you when you really needed it. That's what Jesus looks like. Jesus looks like you. And you, and you, and you. That's what Jesus looks like. And I have a question for you this morning. When you look in the mirror, do you see Jesus? Does Jesus look like you? And if you're unsure, my challenge to you is to begin to look more like Jesus every day. Start doing these things. Start working on yourself. Start being obedient and disciplined. Discipline just doesn't mean you don't eat that chocolate bar. Discipline means that you push yourself to be more like Jesus. And how do you find out what that's like? Is you get into the Bible and you get into studying about that life and those sacrifices that Jesus made for us. So that's my challenge to you for today, is to be Jesus. Be more like Jesus, and when you look in the mirror, see that. I thank you so much for coming today. And we have a great service in store. And now I'm going to hand this microphone over to somebody who's much more talented than I am. Thank you so much.